You're in. For a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Thrilled to be back in Boston. The Celtics ready for that home court advantage.
The start of a homestand here, a short one, but nonetheless a very important one. So you want to get off to a good start.
Not many teams have the personnel, Greg, to work the ball through the post, but that's what we're going to see plenty of tonight. These two teams can do it.
No doubt, Kevin. It can really add a dimension to your offense, and it creates different rotations defensively, especially when you've got someone down low that's going to demand a double team. And so I'm interested to see, in essence, some old school basketball in terms of how teams rotate out of that post.
I am too. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Celtics. From deep. Reddish grabs the rebound. Pass to Hero. From deep three-point range. The rebound by the Celtics. Isaac outside. Harden outside. Takes it inside. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable. And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back three, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a two-move torture chamber.
And here's Harden following the three-pointer by Andrew Wiggins. Harden surveying the D. 4 on the shot clock. Howard. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Hero. A look at his stats. He averages a bit over 8 points a game. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. No good on the three. Back to Harden. Isaac outside. Pass to Kuzma. Clock at 6. Harden with it. Now defended by an...
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. Harden's got 5.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Rejected by Isaac.
And that long wingspan of Isaac aids him there in turning away shots, but it's also the timing he displays when he attacks the shooter.
And that one's good. Wiggins. He has 5.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
On the wing, Isaac. And here's Harden for 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
And it's Conley penetrating. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
I mean, if the defender is going to play off like that, then you know what's going to happen. There are going to be points put on the board.
Pass to Kuzma. Hands it from downtown.
And proving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Lamb. To the paint. Here's Embiid. No good. Shot missing. Now the Celtics take it the other way. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. One thing he's worried about, allowing Joel Embiid to get into a groove from outside. Coach said when Embiid's hitting threes, that opens up their entire offense. Obviously, we have to pack the lane against him, but we also can't give him free looks from deep. It's hard to accomplish both of those things, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Conley, the putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You see that nasty streak Embiid possesses. Part of why he's a superstar. Great motor. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. 6-point game. And the dunk by Embiid.
And he's a pure point guard with terrific vision. Conley finds open teammates at times before they realize they're open.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Good on the second free throw.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving. Starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis and get away from the sloppy fouls.
On the wing, Wiggins. Back to DiVincenzo. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow! And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Celtics lead by 1. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And when you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
So much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
Williams' shot is off.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Now DiVincenzo. 5 to shoot. Here's Doumbouya. And the rejection by Cauley-Stein.
Don't want to be careless around Cauley-Stein. That's when he rises up and blocks shots away.
Lee gets the bucket. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. Has a great feel for when to pull the trigger.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Pass to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, guys, we all know that there are some people who dislike James Harden's style of play. They're bored watching him shoot free throws. He said, "I see how teams guard me and find ways to exploit it. I just outthink the game, and I'm faulted for it." Kevin, that may be, but it's hard to argue with the results. Back to you.
You're right, one of the top scorers in league history, David. Thanks for that report. Here's Williams after the Suns pick up 2. Here he goes. Good, and it's Napier with the assist that time. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up with Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. From downtown, here's Cauley Stein. And Cauley Stein throws it down.
Talk often about physicality of bigger players. Cauley Stein, one of those guys who fits into that category.
And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Outside Korver. Inside. And stolen by Cauley Stein.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
Williams from outside. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. From deep, Harden knocks down the 3-ball. Harden's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Isaac with the steal. Tipped away. Embiid with the steal. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Boston?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Well, the other part is I think they got inside the head of the opponent with those early blocked shots. They played some tremendous low-post defense.
Now here's Harden. Points for him. Good on the 3-point shot.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the 3-point shot.
Pass to Hero. Back to Conley. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And a wide open look for Lamb. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Embiid with it. Shoots the three. Kuzma pulls it in. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. From deep three-point range. And